Here at IBC 2016, we're very excited about how some of the previous technology announcements are now coming to fruition. This is due to the release and shipment and deployment of our broadcast data center, which makes up important products like our GV node, IP, UHD, switching fabric, as well as some other key products like our native 4K camera that now is fully available in IP interconnectivity. So what you'll see is many of our products that make up the breadth of the portfolio. So let's say somebody wants to build an IP production environment. They can now reliably come to GrassValley with a tried and true solution that starts from the camera all the way to the monitoring system and control system, all in native IP, all capable of doing 4K or doing HDR or doing high frame rate. One of the things that we have been, we've been the original founder of the AIMS initiative. And I think this initiative is extremely important because to some extent, our customers, our broadcast customers or media customers, are still concerned about the transition towards IP. Latin America was one of those regions last year that did face some fairly difficult what I would call macroeconomic headwinds. It was a little bit different in different countries. Some countries it was due to oil. Some countries it was due to currency versus the US dollar. And others it was due to political powers changing at the government level. So in each major country it's slightly different. But I do believe that once again there is an investment cycle that has been somewhat delayed within the Latin American market, and now there are very old pieces of equipment across the region that need to be replaced, that need to be refreshed because that equipment now is right at the very end of its lifespan. It's been there for 10, 12, maybe even 15 years in some extent. So we do believe that there's some important investments coming in areas like Mexico, like Brazil. I think the major challenge for our industry is to have, in any media organization, whether it be a content creator, whether it be a aggregator, or whether it be the distributors, the operators of the content, each and every one of these has to have a very strong strategy for how the content that they either own or that they've licensed, how that content will be available using a streaming digital platform outside of the traditional work that has to be done.